Hi there, welcome. Thank you so much for taking your super valuable time and showing up over here. Today, I'm Akshay Rashekaran going to share with you exactly how you can discover to supercharge and elevate your business in 2024 with authority hacking and attract high ticket loyal customers and loyal team members to you so that you are able to scale to your next level and pay super close attention for the next 45 minutes because whatever you're going to learn is going to be very profound and which can help you save lot of time, energy and money. Let us get started without any further delay. I firstly want to congratulate you for taking your first step, investing in your time and energy because you could have done million different things but you have shown up over here. I am super excited. Are you excited? Tell me excited in the chat. And I'm happy to see people from various backgrounds. And let me also know from where you're joining from. I am coming all the way from Karnataka, and I can see you from Bangalore. That's awesome. And I can see so many of you. That's good. Really excited to see from various backgrounds. And today I'll show you exactly what are the things you can expect from this masterclass, from this free training. Personal brand, why it is important, networking to get high ticket clients, community impact, how you can impact your community, and adding value to your product and services. Getting started, what it takes, the podcasting insights, the monetization strategies, and everything. And as I believe, your goals can be to be known and network with the good people and make anywhere between 1 lakh to 10 lakhs per month, right? Which comes down to anywhere between $1,000 to all the way until $12,000 a month, right? I'm going to make sure that all those things will be covered. And I believe a lot of people have told me about this problem. Either one is camera shy, fear, low confidence when I'm in public, how to be confident, how to improve the communication skills, overcoming the limiting beliefs in myself, connecting with influential people, reaching the goal much faster, get clarity about what exactly to do, and don't know how to collaborate. Now, I'll be showing you exactly what you need to do in order one stop solution for all these things. And it's basically at one place you'll be able to get to know. And that's what people actually tell me, right? And when I asked a lot of people who have attended my master classes before, they told me, Akshay, you're confident to speak, your communication skills is good, you are um, always learning. That is what something many people have told me. And exploring and traveling different places from India to USA, learning, going to various masterminds, doing interviews, meeting some of the most powerful people and influencers, great relationship immediately. How am I able to create? And that is what a lot of people have come to me asking these things and learning. And you are absolutely at the best place, and you are going to learn exactly how to scale and connect with thought leaders and grow your business without spending any money on paid ads, right? With complete organic. And I believe networking is crucial skill in 2024 to grow your business, to grow your revenue, to grow your influence, and to attract right best team. Do you agree with it? Tell I in the chat. Because networking, relationship building is the key, the most important skill you can ever learn. And this skill is going to pay dividends for your rest of your life. And whatever your goal is, I'll show you exactly how to reach not just 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, and how you will be able to reach 1 crore a year. And foundation, fundamentals of any business, strategy, connection, leads, and team. Because once you know the exact strategy, what to do and how to go about, you'll be able to learn exactly the next step, the connections, and from connection leads, and then the team members, right? See, the only requirement what you want is your intention has to be clear, your commitment. Can you give your 100%? And if you can give your 100% with great intent and intensity, um, that is what is required. If you have this both things ready with you, you will be able to rock. And your energy and stamina, can you focus on the things, right? And you have an internet, smartphone, or a laptop, and no technical experience required, which you already there with you. If you have all these things, type in committed in the chat so that I know you are committed, right? You are over here. You are you want to bring in that massive change in yourself. Now I can see that like you are uh, committed. Now I will tell you exactly how do we go about. Now ideal is all about a system which is used to initiate, delegate, eliminate, automate, liberate, so that you can grow your business based on the right principles and the right frameworks. When you have these things, like you will be able to grow. And welcome officially to the business gym. What is gym all about? Gym is like no pain, no gain. I'm going to tell you the hard truths, like what is like required in order to grow your business, the hard truth, and why so many people fail. Only 1% actually reach their goal, and why 99% people don't reach. And I want you to be in the top 1%. If you agree you want to be in top 1%, type in top 1% in the chat. And it's all about don't take life seriously but take it sincerely. What do I mean by sincerely? Most people are not able to succeed because they are not able to commit 100%. They do it in installments. Like in you should success comes only when you give your 100%, like your 100% of your energy, time, and like your dedication. Without dedication, like it is not going to work out, right? And that is why you have to give your 100%. And yep, you are going to learn about how to elevate your business in 2024, authority hacking, how to go about what to do and everything. And this is specifically designed for like CEOs, thought leaders, online coaches, consultants, jobpreneurs who are doing jobs, um, and aspiring authors who want to grow their influence, right? And it does not matter where you are right now and where you want to be. I'm going to show you exactly how you can speed up your process and like reach to your destiny extremely fast. Now, a quick question to you. Will AI replace humans? What's your answer? Tell me in the chat. Yes or no? What do you think? No, absolutely. You are right. The second question. Even after years of experience, we are not able to crack the high ticket clients, high paying job, or like whatever it is. Do you agree with it? Right? Even after studying, even after having undergraduation, post graduation, studying at the best schools, best colleges. Now, that is why we have to learn, we have to adopt. And I'll tell you exactly how I was able to close $1,000, $6,000, $25,000 deals on just a phone call, on a Zoom call, right? And how many of you truly want to change the way you live in 2024, right? Want to make really good impact, want to get to that next level, and want to understand exactly how you can go about so that like you are able to create a dent in the market and make a world a better place to live. Absolutely awesome. Now, a quick question to you. What is the most important thing you need in order to succeed in 2024? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. The most important skill. Will, okay, want everyone to think. Consistency, okay, yeah. See, the most important skill, if I have to tell you, it is all about connections. If you are at the right connections, like you will be able to get to any level. Do you agree with it? You are the average of 5 people whom you surround yourself with, right? Recently, I was at the Funnel Growth Summit in Bangalore in January. It was one of the most phenomenal place. I was able to meet some incredible people, all like-minded people, right? How many of you know that event, right? Type in yes. Now, it's all about like connection. I was able to meet the people whom I was thinking to meet since a long time. And life is all about energy. If you want to be part of the momentum, you have to be at the zone. And I was able to meet incredible people like Chirag, Patel, Rahul Bhatnagar. How many of you know Rahul Bhatnagar? Tell me yes in the chat, okay? He was one of my earliest mentors who helped me grow with my communication skills. And one of the main things, what I'm here today is learning the communication skills from him. And after that, I was able to host my own masterminds and everything. Now, I will quickly play a video for you guys. Just type in bring it on in the chat so that I will play the video for you about the things what Rahul Bhatnagar, my mentor, has to tell when it comes down to uh, winning in life, right? Like what it takes to have like a really great life, to have a winning life. What is the only skill which is required? Now, see, I'll tell you, winning in life is easy if you execute things fast with high values, honesty, integrity, vibrational energy, building great connections, and when others are still thinking. If you agree with it, type in yes in the chat. Winning in life is very easy because most people don't even take action, and if you take action you automatically are going to perform better than everyone, because everybody's just thinking about what should I do, what I must not do, right? And that is why you taking action is the key most important thing. Now I will just play the video for you guys, okay?
Thankful like for all the Bengalians. It was so easy for them to attend. I'm so happy for that.
Thank you so much.
So like you taught me like communication skills, which actually helped me like so much, right? Like now, what do you think is the importance of like podcast interviews, like influencing building, right? Like how can somebody use the communication skills and the other skills to grow to the next level? And
See, the most important thing over here is, first of all, we really loved being here in Bangalore. Thank you so much for all the love and affection. Really means a lot to all the people who were a part of our event. And talking about content, see, the point is, whenever you are creating content, whether it is short form, long form, podcast, the most important thing is that gives you a lot of leverage. Like even right now when I'm talking to you, or when I was on the stage, we were getting about 25-30,000 views in an hour. Imagine the kind of impact that content is creating. Your content, your videos in any format, they act as your salesperson, they act as your content manager, they act as giving you visibility, credibility. So much more can be done, because that is an asset that would be viewed even 5 years from now. And talking about podcasting, when you create videos, how that helps you is you are able to get in the network of very good people, and then they recommend you to somebody else. So this is something which is called as fame jacking. So you are able to get the authority of the other person, and that is what helps you. And wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
And everybody who is watching this video, do well, get amazing results, make your family proud.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.
How was it, guys? Let me know in the chat. Now, this is the advice which is coming purely from someone who has done 50 consecutive switches in 50 days, right? And he's the only guy in the entire world who has done that, right? Him talking about and him telling about authority hacking is one of the key, most important thing. Do you agree with it? Type in agree in the chat, okay? And secondly, I'll tell you, a lot of people must have heard, right? B2B or like B2C. If you just see any business in the world, it is all about like people to people. It's not about just business to business. At the end of the day, the end consumer is people. Do you agree with it? Type in yes. Now, the most important thing, what I want to tell you is one of the best way to connect with like thought leaders is like doing the podcast and interviews. Now, also, I will show with you the real time case study, right? Type in CS case study in the chat, okay? I will just play a video who was the partner of like Sachin Tendulkar, right? And who is basically Chirag Patel, and he will share with you exactly what is the way how you can connect with the top 1% and like beyond. And he just tells, right, I will just play the video so that you understand.
Hey everyone, all the amazing people here meeting like Chirag. Great to meet you, brother.
Hi, how are you?
I literally loved your session at the Funnel Growth Summit, like relationship building and everything. Chirag, my question to you is like, what are the 3 best ways
to connect and elevate our social status and like get more clients, and how to build like real great connection with the people whom we want to do business and everything.
Yeah, so first you identify maybe 2 or 3 people in your industry with whom you want to have a deeper level of connection and networking. I mean, there are many influencers and many people at the higher level, but you don't want to build connection with all of them. Just focus on maybe 2 or 3 people in your industry, and just give like 1 year or 1.5 year at a time, and try to understand what they are looking for. So if because it's very difficult to offer something when somebody is above you, what can you offer them?
Yeah.
But they also need something. They need an introduction, they need a speaking engagement, they need something else which you can be a catalyst to help them, and that will really open up their respect for you, and then that's how the relationship will start, rather than you one-sided relationship. It will be a two-way relationship where there is a relationship of reciprocity, and then if you meet them in some events or something like that, and if you can afford, try to be in their mastermind, try to pay the highest money to be in that room, and nothing beats that. That's the fastest and easiest way to be in the room if those guys are running the mastermind. And yeah, these are the few things I can think of.
Loved it. Thank you so much for sharing it. It was so amazing. Looking forward to have more conversations with you.
Thank you.
And have a great day.
All the best.
Bye-bye, guys. How was it, guys? Let me know if your mind is blown away. Just type MBA in the chat. Mind blown away. Now, say a quick recap. He told about you have to focus on 2 to 3 connections, understand what they're looking for, identify the way you can be a catalyst for their success, building a two-sided relationship. If possible, joining the mastermind. It's the fastest way to grow their inner circle. And having the foundation fundamentals is key, and always be a giver. And relationship building is the cornerstone for success, and maintaining the great intent and vibration energy is the way to grow about. And this is the advice which Chirag has to tell, and that is what helped him to be right now helping even Sachin Tendulkar grow his cricket academy, right? Do you agree or not? It's all comes down to relationship, how you are able to connect and what you can do for them, how you can add value to them. And that is how like you'll also be able to grow your business on a much bigger way. Now, everything boils down to you have to understand 3 things. What is the problem? The bigger the person, the bigger the opportunity, right? Many people think how can we serve the big people, but if you see, the bigger the people, the more bigger the problem they may be facing, and like you can help them out. And this is what exactly even my billionaire mentor has to tell Naveen Jain. We now living in the fast-paced technology era where every skill set what we teach to our children become obsolete in the 10 to 15 years due to exponential growing technology advances. Do you agree with it? Type in yes in the chat, because things are moving so fast. You have to learn what's going to happen tomorrow, and that is how like you will be able to create a blue ocean strategy, and that is what can help you to grow and to get to that next level. Now I will tell you the secret. Type in secret in the chat so that I will tell you how you can build great connections, how I was able to connect with so many thought leaders, how I was able to connect, interview them, all those things. Want everyone to answer, type in secret in the chat, and then I'm going to tell you. See, the first thing is giving before expectation. It's all about you have to first give and you have to add value to them. That is the first key. And the second thing, having pure intention when connecting with them. Always see how you can serve them, how you can add value to them. Third thing is giving something important to them, understanding the dreams and goals of your connection. What are they looking and what are they wanting, and you basically give it to them. And that's the fundamental key, most important thing. Now, when I got started in 2019, 2018, I figured out I am coming from a computer science engineering background, right? The supply was so high, demand was so less. And if I have to do something, I have to learn something where supply is less and demand is more. And that is the fundamental. Do you agree with me? Type with me in the chat. Like understanding the things and learning the things very few people know. If you do that, you get a ultra high leverage. When I got started in 2018, 2019 in my journey, I was the red ocean, building connections, nurturing Fiverr, Upper, Facebook group, DMs, cold emailing. We used to do cold emailing, meetup, events, and so many places. Do you agree or not? This is like a red ocean. So many people are doing this thing. And because of that, people bargain also as service providers. People come $100, $200 for funnel building for like for 1 hour consulting. That's very less, right? Like if you compare to countries like Tier 1, America, Australia, all these things. Then I figured out what I need to do in order to grow and to go to that next level. Because firstly, I was like underconfident, no network, no trust, getting cheap clients, and acting as a typical service provider. Just like when you go to a market, somebody is like shouting, right? Tomato, 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 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 15 rupees, 8 rupees. Have you guys seen that? Type yes in the chat, okay? And who will tell the lowest tomato 2 rupees 1 kg, and he basically wins, right? And that is what used to happen in the market those days. And then I figured out what are the things I need to do in order to grow to that next level. And that is when I understood I need to get a blue ocean strategy, that blue ocean which I call like the authority hacking. Now basically by doing authority hacking, like you are able to grow, you are able to create that leverage. The first thing is you are building great connections, great content, code, capital, atmagyan. These are the leverages. In fact, you can take a screenshot of this slide as well. And these are the most important things like you need to develop. Once you are able to develop these things, it becomes more faster for you to go to that next level, because like you are creating that leverage, you are making sure that what is needed, what the world is needing, like you are giving it to them, right? And it creates a very good value proportionate, and it creates a very high leverage. Now if you see, there are two cars, one is BMW and Maruti, right? People pay 10 times for like a BMW, or like compared to like a Maruti. Let me know why you think so, right? Why is somebody able, and why is somebody affording even 10 times the price compared to the normal price? It all boils down to the fundamental is like the brand positioning, right? If you are able to position like your brand properly, you will be able to charge way more. And that is what I call the method called Akshaya Patra talk show method, where first you do interviews, you build connections, you build rapport, right? And from your Facebook profile, they basically get connected with you. And once they come and they join your Facebook group or like your community, and from your community, they basically book a call with you. They watch a VSL, like a video sales letter, like how you are watching, and then they book a call with you, and that's when the transaction money is made, right? Do you agree or not? It's one of the most easiest and simple way in order to grow, and that is what exactly uh, I call the Akshaya Patra method. Now, if you see what is Akshaya Patra as per like Mahabharat, like if you just see, it is a vessel which never ends, right? There is continuous inexhaustible vessel. Do you agree with it, right? And this interviews podcast can help you out to create a win-win-win situation for everyone. If you agree with me, type in 3 in the chat. It creates win for your community, it creates win for your guest, and it creates a win for yourself, right? And it's like the best business model out there, because you are able to leverage smart people, you are able to meet them and everything. And that is why I love this model like so much, because it gave me like so much of opportunities. Now, how many of you know Anik Singhal? Type in yes in the chat. I'll also tell you how I was able to connect with Anik Singhal, right? Type in yes in the chat. Awesome. Now see, how did I basically get connected with Anik is not like the way how everybody connects. Now, he's a 9-figure entrepreneur. Most of the people, how do they go about? Anik, we will do help you with the funnel. Anik will help you with the website. Anik will help you with the video editing. Anik, we help you with copywriting. And now the problem with that approach is so many people, he's already a big name. He's a big fish, right? And when you try to tell them about the industry what they are in, there is already too much of competition, because you're straight away trying to pitch them instead of building relationship. But what did I do? I understood, okay, he's coming to an event, Funnel Growth Summit in 2023. I basically interviewed him in the December month, 1 month before. And then I understood. I proposed him an offer. Like I just told this one line, Anik, you guys can note down. I have nothing to sell you after the interview, just like one line I told him. I am happy to help you to create a free meetup for absolutely for free, right? I just told him this simple line. You guys can also note it and write down that entire line in the chat. I am um, I am ready to help you out to create a free meetup, and I don't want any money, right? Which is absolutely for free. And that line, and through that, I was able to build that connection and rapport. And through that, after that meetup where we invited like 50 of the top influencers, 40 to 50 of the top people in the industry, and then I got a chance after helping him with a lot of podcasts and interviews, becoming a right hand man in India. And because of that, I also got a chance to go to America. How many of you seen my post of USA? Type in yes in the chat. Right, I was in USA in the month of November. I was part of his mastermind. You guys must have seen, right, on the Facebook, which I was posting. And all this happened because of the podcast, because of connecting with the right people, with the intelligent, smart people. Do you agree or not? Right? Just that one connection helped me to go to that next level. Right? If you agree, type in yes in the chat. And the same, it can happen even for you as well. It's all matter of time. Now, this is what exactly I am telling you. One connection away, you are just one connection away reaching success like you are wanting, right? You are just one connection away to the life what you want, not just uh, monetary, right? Every aspect. Do you agree or not? Life is like too short. Like you cannot get all the answers at one place, and especially in terms of business, right? Proximity is like power, and you just have to make sure that like wherever like you are able to get the opportunity, like you should be grabbing it. And life is too short. Like if you try to do everything on your own, that's going to be the most pathetic thing like you can ever do, right? Do you agree or not, guys? Let me know. Because we are meant to leverage the god-given talents and the skills what we have. We alone cannot do everything, and that is what exactly I started to do. I went on to interview like 150 plus millionaires in learning, understanding, so that I am being able to be motivated, driven, and everything. Now, if you see overall, uh, building a personal brand is the key. Schools taught about memorization, grades, and marks card. But in real world, most important skill is communication, connection, influence, and like sales. Do you agree or not? Right? These are the five, one, two, three, four, and storytelling, right? If you become good in these things, this is when like you will be able to create a dent. If you agree with it, type in 5 in the chat. Communication skills, right connections, influence building, sales, and storytelling. If you see all the great presidents to the prime ministers, everybody is like good in terms of like storytelling, right? Actor, actress, the greatest billionaires. And if you just see even Naveen Jain, right? One of the world's most prolific speakers, he tells like the day you become humble is the day you become successful. The only way you keep growing is like always keep learning. And that is what exactly I'll tell you. Creating that red ocean market, from the red ocean to creating that blue ocean, is what is going to help you out to go to that next level. And that is what I believe the Akshaya Patra method, the talk show, the authority hacking is one of the most evergreen business models because it's a recession proof, right? New skills, new technology. You don't even need fancy funnels. You don't need fancy websites, no paid ads, right? No fancy funnels. You don't need any fancy funnels, no website. It's all based upon whatever you are doing, right? And like based upon connections, like you will be able to grow your business. And Do you agree or not? When so many people post on social media, we become jealous, right? When somebody's earning more or something. Do you agree or not? Type in yes in the chat. Oh my God, somebody's going in a Rolls Royce. Somebody's like going this. Like, what can I do? How can I go about? The most important thing is comparison is the thief of joy and happiness. Instead, you interview them, learn from them, and be happy for their success. Automatically, you also become successful, and that is what is the key which I want to tell you. If you want you to become successful, you interview them, talk to them, which I call like the big domino effect. If you just see the winning the state of mind, just one connection can help you build the next connections. At the same time, like, you will be able to grow your business also, right? And that is what I truly believe in. You are just one connection away, like, to achieve whatever you want. If somebody even steals the house, the cars, the money, everything, if you see some great billionaires and they easily have built their business back again, right? And that is what is the true example, and that is what I truly believe. Um, Scaling the business to the next level, like, you have to create something different. And how many of you have seen people used to perceive me as the attraction marketing, Facebook attraction marketing expert? Type in yes in the chat, okay? Since 2020, since 2020 or 2019, right? People used to come and I had helped people from 14, 15 different countries. Now the thing is, like, creating valuable posts, sharing the right messages, and even in that Facebook group, right? ClickFunnels group. And I was one of the top rising stars in the group, always posting value. But the thing is, right now, many of the things have become outdated. Do you agree or not, right? You cannot just keep just posting and try to expect some magic to happen. The only way how you'll be able to go to that next level is like by you building that meaningful connection and everything. Now, you must be wondering, okay, Akshay, that's great. How did you get started, and can I really apply in my life also, right? I'll just share with you my story, how everything went, and how I changed my life, and how even you can too. See, when I got started, right, in the early 2017, right, 2017, 2018, when I was studying in my college, I used to buy a lot of books and courses, and like met mentors like Thai Lopaks. How many of you know Thai Lopaks? Tell yes in the chat, okay? And Rahul Bhatnagar. And exactly in 2019 itself, that's when I basically became part of Rahul sir's team also. And even that also happened after me doing the interview in 2019. You can see a small image over here, right? These are like my Facebook posts. In fact, you can just scroll and literally check and see. And that interview helped me to get into like internship, and from that internship I was able to learn how to work hard, right? Like 12 hours to even 14 hours a day. Before, I was just working like 4 to 6 hours. I was able to have that right habits, the right intensity, the right value system, how to go about. I was able to learn. Once I was able to get those things, after 2019, 2020, my team members had left me, right? And I had that breakup feeling. Do you agree or not? When you have invested lot of time, right? And when somebody leaves you, you get deprived and depressed, right? If you agree with it, me type with me in the chat, okay? The same feeling I also had. Oh my God, like, I was at the bottom of my life. I didn't know what to do and how to go about. Then I realized what is the skills what I have, through that what I can do. Okay, now I connected the dots. Okay, now I know the communication skills, and now I know the sales skills, and I know the reach out ability, sales skills, and then I want to learn the reach out ability, right? How to connect with the people and how to grow the influence. And through that things, what I learned from every single mentor, I connected the dots. And that's when I found the podcasting, the talk show method. And through this way, everything got changed in my life completely, because that helped me get to what I really wanted, what I was looking for in life. And that actually helped me being motivated and organized. Do you agree or not? One of the big problem with lot of people is, um, even though we are learning so much, even though we are reading so many books and everything, to being staying motivated on the top and attracting the right team, it is always difficult, right? Not procrastinating and everything. By me doing consistent interviews with all these people, I was always on the top of the energy. I was always on the top, right? The energy and time, from the demotivated, deprived, broke to the lowest point of my time. Then I understood Ray Dalio taught book, right? Pain press reflection is equal to progress. And I understood, okay, what can I do with the pain what I had? Then I understood life is so short. We just live 75 years, 3,900 weeks, 900 months. Now imagine, you are in your business since 5 to 10 years. You have almost spent 15% of your life. And what I need to do in order to grow, that's when I realized the law of conservation. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be converted from one form to another form. That's when I started to do this virtual summits. How many of you know anyone over here, right? Type in their name in the chat. From the top YouTubers to the top ClickFunnels entrepreneurs, right, to the many people who have achieved more than a crore, more than a million, right? I interviewed them, which was in the year 2021. Then in 2022 I did another summit on the part 2. This time I also brought like billionaires. I wanted to learn how $1 billion startups companies work. And that's when I brought people like Naveen Jain, Neil Patel. How many of you know Naveen Jain? Type in yes in the chat, right? He's one of my closest, dearest mentors. And this is what exactly I was able to do. Now, you guys imagine, right? If you were to talk to a billionaire for like 1 hour, how much is it going to cost you? I want everyone to answer. 1 hour time value of a billionaire. Imagine you want to start a business and you want to get an advice. How much do you think they will charge you? Right? Let me know what you think. What is the price? 100K. Okay. What others? What do you think? Now, if you just Google, um, people like Jeff Bezos, their hourly time is like $4 million. And if you see Naveen Jain, his time value is like $200,000 an hour. That comes down to almost rupees 1.6 crores, right? Now, you guys imagine and tell me, do we have so much money to get 1 hour consulting, right? Type in yes or no in the chat, okay? Do you have 1.6 crores to get a 1 hour consulting session from a billionaire who is going to tell you what to do and what not to do? Type in yes or no in the chat, okay? So that I know you, right? What's your situation right now? Now, for me, the answer was no, right? I didn't had 1.6 crores. And that's why I wanted to learn something so that I am able to connect and talk to them. And this is how exactly I was able to do with not just once. If I would have done once, you call it luck, but I've done multiple times. Aditya Palicha, how many of you know Zepto, right? Which is like the vegetable grocery online, this thing where you can just order something. It is available in all the tier 1 cities. Anyone here from Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai? Type in yes in the chat. You can find out how he became like a billionaire at the age 19. I was able to interview him, and like various other entrepreneurs. And this is what exactly I will tell you. By you learning this skill set, like you will be able to learn, and like you will be able to close and convert them as in high ticket clients. And that is what exactly I was able to do it. And that is what I believe, like even you can also do it, right? If you are amazed by it, type amazing in the chat. And just by you starting your own talk show, by you connecting with the people, like you will be able to connect with anyone. And I also got an opportunity to visit Dubai also, NAS summit. 16,000 people applied, and less than 700 people were like selected. This was the first edition of the summit which happened in Dubai downtown. right? All these things happened because of one thing, doing the podcast and interviews. And through that, I was able to get more clarity, I was able to grow. And now, a quick question to you. What do you think is the best way to learn? Reading 100 books or like learning from a millionaire and a billionaire one to one? Which path? First path is this, and like second path is this. Which one is much better? Let me know. Okay, in the chat. Which do you think you are going to choose? Reading 100 books or like learning directly from a millionaire and billionaire, learning, asking them exactly how to go about? Yeah, second part. Absolutely. I'm going to choose second one, right? And now this is the key. Now, when now imagine I have interviewed uh, hundreds 150 plus millionaires, right? And that easily comes down to this value: 150 plus millionaires and two times billionaire, one time offline and like one time physical. And in fact, I can just show you that clip also. Now if you just see overall, just the value which I have got from them is easily worth how much? $450,000. That's 3.7 crores, right? Now you guys tell me, isn't it a crazy thing, amazing thing to way to learn, or like is it some foolish way to learn? You guys tell me. If you believe it is crazy, type in crazy in the chat, and I'll play the video of like what Naveen Jain himself has to tell. Got it. Now, type in "bring it on" in the chat. I will just play one of the clips what the billionaire Naveen Jain has to tell. Okay. Emotion, time, energy is being put. And you guys
right?
can
How do
listen.
we
Well, again, the thing is, if you believe that team member works for you, then they leave you. But if you can convince them it is their cause and your cause and their cause is the same cause, so you all work together as a cause, and it is everyone's cause. So when the team joins, they have to believe in the purpose and the cause that we set out to do. And if it's their cause, they are leaving their cause. They're not leaving you, right? And that becomes very, very difficult. So you find a team that is complementary. That means they're not like you. So if you're good at one thing, don't find someone who is just like you. So when you're looking for a friend, you want someone like you. When you're looking for a team member, you want to find people who are unlike you, people who don't have the same set of skills that you do, right? So I am very good at strategy, but I'm not very good at day-to-day operations. So first person I hire is an operation person.
Now, you guys tell me, like this step-by-step learning, where can I ever get, right? Because I had the team problem. Now, Naveen Jain, like a small boy, right? To his son, like he's teaching me, right? This is how exactly you have to do it. This is what you need to do it. And you guys can see, right? I'm sitting in his office, just sitting beside him, all the way at Seattle. How many people from entire India would have got a chance to even visit his office and do this? You guys tell me, right? And how many people like you would have seen who had a privilege and opportunity to meet them, right? And this is what true value is all about. Now, if you see, this is the post which I have pinned. More than 3,000 people have watched it. Even still date, so many people thanked me. Hey Akshay, thank you for letting me know like Naveen Jain. We didn't even know him. Thanks for helping me. All those things. Do you agree or not? It is one of the best business models out there, which creates a win-win-win for like millionaires, billionaires, thought leaders, everything, right? And it's all like building your own will. You are not focusing on like the government or like your family. I have seen so many of my cousins who tell like if you want to start a business you need huge investment, right? Did I make any investment? Of course, I just had my phone and just a mic, that's all. I went over there and I basically interviewed, right?
If I was a good operation person, then I'll.
Do you agree or not, right? If you believe this is the best business model, type in best in the chat, okay? And this is how exactly I want you also to start, so that like you are able to build like really great team. you are able to attract high value clients and everything. Once you are able to do interview, you are able to build connection, and through that way you are able to close more deals. Now imagine I just go to like a Facebook group or like Fiverr. Now there are so many people who will tell, I also know funnel building, I also know Facebook ads and everything. Now, a quick question I'm going to ask to them, right? When a client or a prospect tells me, Akshay, somebody else can do at 1/10 price. Why are you charging $10,000 or $6,000? I tell them, show me a single person who has interviewed like Anik or Neil Patel or like Rahul Bhatnagar, Naveen Jain, and that has to be common. You must have connected with all of them and learned from them. Now, will you trust someone who is just starting out? Imagine like your son has to be done with a brain operation. You are going to get it done from the most experienced doctor or like an amateur doctor? And that's the question I'm going to ask them. And obviously we are going to choose the expert, right? Like the specialist. And that is what exactly, and that is how I was able to close more and more and better deals. And the simple fundamental is that, right? And through that way you are able to connect with more people, and like you are able to attract more people also. Do you agree or not? And that is what people around the world have also told me, right? Akshay, you're the most optimistic person I've ever seen from NIT. And Naveen Jain has to tell, you are, thank you for spreading the real knowledge. Individuals like Akshay who's making the difference in life. I'm amazed by his persistence and like knowledge. And Anik Singhal tells, Akshay brought a ton of listeners from the live show. If you just see, he was telling wherever, even in USA, he was getting so much of credits, how I was able to help him out to grow when he was in India. And this is what even Shraddha Sharma, the founder of Your Story, has to tell. Right, Akshay has a lot of energy. I really admire what he's doing, and please reach out to him. And my Ali co-founder, he's telling one of the world's largest edtech education company. Just listen to what I tell. Now I can just go on and on, right? And Dan Henry is telling you are a G. Parthiv Shah, a two-comer winner, two-comer is about to win two-comer X also, right? You are building the next Harvard MIT of India by bringing the top experts at the Real Knowledge Club. Now, do you agree or not? This interview building is one of the best way to grow your business and authority and connection. If you agree, type in yes. Even Nick Cosman, the founder of Growth Consulting, he made $20 million, and he himself has told, in fact, you can check it on YouTube. I think the idea of really interviewing good people is a unique way. If somebody is doing unique, they are doing the right thing. Your followers are in good hands. And yeah, this is what I keep telling you all, right? Like you have to start doing it, and that is how like you will be able to get to the next level. Until now, in the last 40 minutes, like you understood about exactly how to go about what to do and what not to do. Now you want to know about exactly about the mastermind, right? How I can help you out. Type in mastermind in the chat so that I will tell you more detail. Until now I just gave you the value, right? I just told you, I showed you my results, I showed you how exactly I was able to interview so many people and how it can add value to you. Now, I'm going to tell you about the mastermind, right? If I have the permission, just type permission granted PG, type PG in the chat so that I will tell you exactly how the mastermind can be helpful for you and what all things you can learn for the next few months, and how your business will be able to grow to that next level. Want everyone type PG. Okay, awesome. Now, see, the first mastermind which I was the first mastermind which I basically did was in Bangalore, where I showed exactly with a small group of people how I was able to connect with so many people, how I was able to take it to the next level. And the next mastermind, it's like going to be like one day physical, and afterwards it is going to be like all like digital on virtually itself, right? Like one day, like you'll be able to meet me, and then like you will be able to meet me virtually. And that is what the mastermind is all about. Now, uh, if you just see, one of the ways how you will be able to learn, and like how you will be able to get lot of things is, now if you see, the most important thing is like being at the right place, and I'm making sure that I only take like 12 people who are like extremely committed and who wants to go to that next level. And this is exclusive for the people who are like busy and who are like want to become a thought leaders, CEOs, coaches, consultants, offering who wants to go to that next level. I will give you the roadmap for 52 interviews, how you have to do every single week one interview, and eventually able to reach your goal. Because at the same time you have to make revenue also. Do you agree or not, right? Just doing interviews also won't make any sense. How you to create joint ventures, partnership, how you can add truly a lot of value, like basically grow your influence, talk show, the community, and tap into my network of 100 plus millionaires. Because right now what you are going to do is you are paying for the fast line toll. Do you agree or not? If you see the toll, if you have that tag, like the fast tag, right, like you are able to go much fast. They are not going to do like lot of checking and thing. And that is what exactly I'm presenting it to you. And why am I presenting it to you? Because I am on a mission to help 10,000 people start their talk show so that they are able to build great companies and everything. And that's my mission. And my deeper why and vision is because I didn't had so many opportunities when I got started. And then I was able to build like great opportunities and connection. And I truly believe I have mastered it, and now I am eligible enough to share those insights with you. And here's how we do it. As soon as you become get started, we'll show you exactly who should be your target audience, what is your offer. We'll help you tweak your offer, define your target audience. Do you agree or not? A lot of people face this problem understanding who should be your ideal prospect, demographics, the psychographics, understanding who are the people who can pay you for your high ticket offer, right? Like your high ticket offer, $1,000 to all the way until like $25,000, how you can charge for your offer. Do you agree or not? Once you have the offer clear, once you understand your target audience clear, like you will be able to grow to that next level. And then I will also decode, I will also play the interviews whatever I've done and dissect it and tell you step by step how and why did I ask that question and how I frame everything so that you understand in depth, much in detail, not just millionaires, in fact like billionaires, right? Decoding the principles, how they are able to build like the deca unicorn companies and everything. On top of that, you will also learn how to structure your story, build your dream 100 list, and I'll help you basically at least with two referrals, right? At least two interviews for sure. Like you are going to interview like a seven figure two comma club winners. I'll also show you how to set up your calendar, building up the questionnaires, what to do, everything so that it becomes easier for you to basically frame the questions and to ask. And after the interview, what you need to do in order to pitch for your product and service. Now if you just see, I have it done for agency as well, where we charge like for one guest seven figure entrepreneur like 41,000, for eight figure entrepreneur 83,000, one for nine figure it goes down to even $2,000, and for like a billionaire who is a 10 figure entrepreneur, the price can go even $5,000. Now if you see all these things, I will be sharing with you so that you will be able to get from your own effort itself. And what I truly believe is we believe in serving, not just like selling, right? I'm adding value to you, and like you are able to grow exponentially for every rupee what you are going to give to me, right? I see how I can add 5 rupees back to you, right? For every dollar like you make. Now, who in this world will not do a investment when you put in one, you get in five? Let me know in the chat, okay? It's one of the best investments, right? Like that's like 500 percent ROI, right? Like 500% ROI, return of investment. In fact, gold, silver, diamond, or platinum, whatever metal, you cannot get within 1 year. Do you agree or not, right? No matter what investment you do. But over here in this mastermind, you will be able to have that growth within like a year as well. And that is what I'm telling you. If you put in the right effort, what I can tell you is at least a 200% return of investment is guaranteed if you apply everything whatever I am going to tell you, right? And it's as simple as that. If you implement what we are going to tell, because it's a proven path which I've done it and I've systemized it, and all you have to do is implement it. Now, exclusive access to the mastermind, weekly session, personalized coaching and feedback, like you will be able to get, which is worth like 45 minutes. As soon as you get onboarded, I give a personalized call with you, and every week we get connected. And this weekly mastermind, it's going to be for the coming 3 months, right? Like where you'll be able to learn and connect with me. And the third, access to the talk show playbook, where you'll be able to understand exactly step by step how to connect the templates, the scripts, the checklist, launching your talk show. And then the VIP community membership, where you meet other like-minded people, where you can practice interviews, get feedbacks and everything. And bonus five is the talk show blueprint course. You'll be able to watch that course whenever you want on your phone, like your laptop. You can also make your assistant or your team member also to watch, so that they can help you out if you don't have much time. And bonus five is like all the tools, resources, templates, like you will be able to get everything. Now if you just see the total value for everything what you are be getting over here, is it is worth more than $3,000, right? Which is in Indian rupees like 2,49,000. Now if you just see whatever we are going to share, it's like tremendous value. But what I have planned is, instead of keeping it like $3,000, you will get it for an exclusive discounted offer, which is as you guys have come here right now, you will be able to grab it at like one third of the price. And you'll also be able to get all the things what is required with all the bonus master classes, from the time management, consulting, YouTube, video decodes, how to be confident in videos, how to build your own Facebook group and everything. And the exclusive offer for today, it's going to be $997 for becoming part of this mastermind. And this is how it is going to work. And this is how it is going to be. And if you just see, everything is all about like systemization, and you learn exactly how to systemize everything. Now in fact, if you just see, all great people, now whatever you are watching right now is also like a video sales letter, right? It is like a way how I am trying to show the value proposition, how exactly it can help you out, how you will be able to grow to that next level. And you'll also be able to tap into my network and interview some incredible entrepreneurs. Now, and this is an exclusive opportunity for the people whom I believe I can help them out, because it is for your growth and transformation. I have nothing to lose. Now, if you see, I've gone to 100 plus events. I met people. I've interviewed billionaire entrepreneurs, have 100 plus testimonials from USA, Europe, Germany, Finland, Sri Lanka, Nigeria, China, South Africa. Personally interacted with top 100 digital icons, worked with people who have got featured on Inc., NDTV, Forbes, Your Story, top like Joe Stocks and everything. Now it is all about the ability to take action and implement, right? And now I'll also show you what exactly is the power of video sales letters. And the most craziest thing is, one of the best way to market is also through interviews. Now I'll just play that video so that you understand. Janak Mehta, he came all the way from USA, right? And he tells why it is so important to have a VSL, and trying to understand where they are, where they want to be, and problems what they face, and how they can help them out. You can
Janak,
just
great to
look into
meet
this.
you. Thank you so much for coming all the way from America to India, Bangalore.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
I'm
it.
so happy to meet you, brother. After a long time, we actually had a conversation last year, I believe, doing the interviews over there.
This is the first time we are meeting in person.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
love that. Chanak, my question to you is like, why it is so important for a high-ticket coach, consultant, business owner to use a VSL? Because even your topic at the Funnel Growth Summit was like importance of like VSL, how you have helped your clients make like millions of dollars. I'm so amazed by it.
Oh, thank you. No, that's a great question. So I don't necessarily believe that every coach, consultants, or speaker have to use VSL. There are multiple different funnel type. What we have discovered is when there is a high ticket offer, and the fastest way you can turn anyone who's completely cold, right? So as a coach or consultant, you're trying to get more clients, right? So if where you have completely cold traffic, right? They have no idea who you are. They opt in, and then they go through your VSL, which is essentially a 30-minute sales pitch, right?
Absolutely.
And then from there they apply, and then they book a call, and they show up on the call, and then you get to talk about what are their where they are, where they want to go, figure out the gap, and then you are the path for achieving. Achieving their results, right?
Absolutely, it's like an evergreen model, right?
Yeah.
Like understanding the pain, where they are, like where they want to be, and how we can help them
Right.
out.
Now you can do the same thing on webinars as well. You can do the same thing on the video as well. But the precise way of figuring out, what's the big idea here, and connecting with the target market through VSL, that has worked very, very well. Because on the webinar you have to do webinars multiple times,
Yeah.
right? You have to do live.
More
You have to
time
do,
consuming.
it's more time consuming to build the process, right? So that's why we have found the VSL as the fastest path to
Absolutely.
getting more book calls
I
and
love
sales.
that. And my second question to you is like interviews, podcasts. Like, do you basically
See, I'm also asking this question. Now, this itself will show you proof. Even he's also interested for interviews and podcasts. Once you're part of the mastermind, there is more higher probability and chance like you'll also be able to interview people like Janak.
love coming on podcast interviews because you have a great message to share to the world, right? There are like so many Indians and people around the world looking forward to interview you.
No, yeah, no, absolutely. I love podcasts and interviews. So when you're passionate about something, you want to talk about it, right?
Absolutely.
And if you have something good to talk about, you should be talking about it. So I believe that we have a lot more value to add, and that's why I love coming on the podcast.
Absolutely, it's
Yeah.
one of the best ways to share our message, connect, and build
Absolutely,
great relationship.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much once again coming to India. Looking forward to meet you many times in India and USA.
Thank you, man. Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
was great.
Yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye bye. Do check out Janak, and if you have to interview Janak, do reach out to me. I can help you get connected. Okay. See you guys. Bye bye. Janak.
Now, do you guys believe or not, right? You are just one connection away if you get connected with me, right? Type in yes if you agree with it, right? You can actually interview all the people, whoever I have basically interviewed and got connected because I'm already connected with them, right? And this is how exactly like you will be able to save your time, energy, and everything. Now, this is what, guys, and not just me, all the great people, Eric Rock, Russell Branson, Patrick Bet David, all the great people also have basically done like interviews and stuff. And that is why this is one of the best ways like you should also do as well. Now, I will be happy to answer the questions what you have, okay? Drop in like your questions. I'll be answering each one of them. Just type your question in the chat, what you have pertaining to how was today's mastermind and what questions you have, right? See, the only thing that is preventing you from achieving your dream of being a top coach is just that one action. And now, whatever questions you have, let me know. I will be happy to answer them. Now, I'm giving the Q&A, okay? About the talk show mastermind. You can now just drop it in the chat and I will be happy to answer and tell you exactly how it can be helpful, all those things, right? And is telling it is too much. Now see, no investment is much. Now a simple question to you is, why will others invest in you when you are not ready to invest upon your own self, right? Just think about it. We live in the best times ever in the human history, right? And if you don't invest in yourself, why will others basically invest in you? Because what I truly believe is opportunities are gifts of God, but it's for those who are able to grab it, enough of saying no to the things you need. right? And you basically have to become part of it, because my life got tremendously changed. And you will be able to save a lot of time, energy, and this thing. Just imagine, guys, we are not animals, right? We are like human beings. We can make anything possible. And you have seen the value what you can create to the world. And one thing you have to remember is you have two choices, right? I have two choices. I can make this cheap so that everybody can have it, charge a bit more so that I can be able to give more attention, right? So that I'm able to solve your problems and take you to that next level much faster. Because it is not just about information. What I believe is like transformation. And that is what can basically take you to that next level. Any other questions? Just put those things in the chat, okay? I'll be answering it. What's your next question? Do ask me. Come on, everyone. Abraham Lincoln told once, okay, it is better to look like a fool once by asking a silly question than being uh, becoming like a fool for the rest of the life, right? If you have any question, like you can just drop in so that I will be happy to answer them. Any questions you all have, you can ask me. See, and not only you are getting those things, you are able to get 150 plus events learning, right? What I learned in a very short and in a crisp way. I have invested more than $25,000 of my own money into like courses, masterminds, books, and stuffs, right? And you are able to get all those things for absolutely today for free with just a small $1,000 investment. Now you just imagine, do you have 5 years of your time, or like you want to fast track it? And if you want to see my students or like my clients' results, type in results in the chat, okay? I'm going to show you some of the results, right? Because that is what gives me the ultimate happiness, whatever I'm doing, where am I at, right? First case study, Anik Singhal. Anik was being interviewed by the top YouTubers, right? Like Amit Mishra, Abhit Upadhyay. He was interviewed by me. Almost like 4 or 5 top of the best people was being connected, and he was able to grow his influence. Second case study, Yogesh, who had the goal to interview like a 9-figure entrepreneur who didn't know exactly what he has to go about. And it's like, if you want to go to that next level, um, uh, um, you need to make it big. And he wanted to interview a 9-figure entrepreneur. I showed him the path, and he was able to build uh, credibility, authority, and everything with just one interview. And third case study is like Gitesh, who also got an opportunity to interview like a 9-figure entrepreneur just like this. And see, these are like introverts. Like some of you are telling I'm an introvert, right? How many of you believe like you are introvert who have never done an interview in your life? Type in yes in the chat. You have never ever done an interview with anyone, and now you are thinking whether the interview is going to be good for you or not, right? In fact, I'm going to uh, show you right some of the videos. They have never done any interview forever, and because they were part of the things whatever I was sharing, and they were able to grow it exponentially. I'm just searching for the video so that I will be able to show you. Okay, I just got it. Type in bring it on in the chat, guys, so that I will just show you. You can just listen to the real time transformation. It's not like I have paid someone to do it, right? It's like the real results they have got for themselves, and how even you can also get. You can just listen to what Yogesh has to tell.
Hi everyone, this is Yogesh Kapoor from the Art of Skills Academy, and I quickly wanted to just talk about my friend Akshay and his mastermind group. Now, I came across Akshay last year, and I had a dream guest who I always wanted to interview. Her name is Christine Manlakiani. She's a co-founder of Mind Valley, and I've been following her on Instagram for many, many years. And when Akshay told me that he could help me interview her, I was really excited, and I thought the process would be extremely complicated, but it was extremely simple. Akshay had the access to getting to interview her. I just had to fill out a form, and after filling out the form, I was sent a calendar link. I filled in the calendar link with the date and time, and I got the opportunity to interview her for my community. And having someone like Kristen interviewed is one of a life experience. She's such an amazing guest, and it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Akshay and his mastermind group. And I really want to thank Akshay for it, because I was able to ask Christine some dream questions that I really wanted to ask her, and I've been very lucky to have interviewed her. At the same time, it brings a lot of credibility to me and my community, because when you have such a high profile guest be interviewed by you, you get the opportunity to interview other high profile guests. So quickly want to give Akshay a thank you. And it's an amazing mastermind group. If you're not part of it, you should be part of it. This guy is next level, and he can get you to interview 9-figure people online or face to face. So reach out to him if you need anything, and he'll make the process really smooth. So thank you very much, and look forward to my future interviews with other 9-figure entrepreneurs.
How was it, guys? Let me know in the chat, okay? And this is one of the case studies, right? Now, it does not matter where you are starting and what is your age. And in fact, I can bring another case study, Gitesh, right? Who is just 16 years old now. And he got an opportunity to interview like 9-figure entrepreneurs, right? Like guys like Anik Singhal himself. Listen to what he has to tell. When a kid who is 16 years can do it, I believe everybody who is watching here also can do it. You can just listen. Hey Kitesh, let me know, how was your experience interviewing me, and after interviewing me, what are the opportunities which opened up? You started to message me on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just messaged Akshay Rasek, everyone. I'm following him last 1 to 2 years, and I just messaged him, let's do a podcast, I'm coming to Delhi. And he said, yes, let's do it. And I came in and done podcast, and we really have a good relationship. Then he's been Anik Singhal, and I messaged him to do, can we do podcast with Anik Singhal? Yeah, he can say, yes, you can do it. And then now a great opportunity is coming with me, Akshay Rasek, you are, and Amit Mishra sir, Abhi Tupadhyay, and a lot of people I can do a podcast with. Networking, networking is one people who is super amazing, and just help do that much that you can. Don't ask for money, just do the help.
Absolutely, you are the true example. One connection away.
Yeah.
You came and met me when on 26th.
Yeah, 26th. I had 26th.
At 11:30 we did it, and now so many
Yeah.
opportunities. Absolutely. What do you want to tell to all the people about networking? Why they have to do it?
Networking is you can't do it by sitting at your home. You
Yes.
can, but the
Right. See, this is what, guys, I can just go on and show with you so many of the interviews and the results. There's another guy, Renai, who basically met me when I was in US, and he came with me, right? When I met Naveen Jain, I told Naveen Jain, my friend wants to interview you, right? Someone whom I know and trust. And Naveen well, yeah, man, okay, Akshay, why will I tell no, right? You are my guy. And he has never done interview. And the first interview whom I helped was directly a billionaire. Can you even imagine it, right? He has never done imagine the car driving the car on a normal road. I have directly took him on the racetrack and told him how to drive the car, right? Isn't it crazy? Type in crazy in the chat. That is what can happen. If you have to do it alone, it is going to take lot of time, lot of effort and everything. And just imagine about the opportunity cost and the sum cost, right? By you not taking that decision, it is going to take lot more time, lot more efforts and everything. Now, how many of you felt, right, starting the talk show, having your own community is one of the best way to connect with like-minded people and everything? If you agree with it, type in yes in the chat, okay? And then if you truly believe, right, one of the best ways is you can actually ask whatever question. And the second thing what I can tell you is, if you still cannot afford or like become part of the mastermind, we have an option for you. You can become part of the gold, which is like 16,500 rupees, which is going to be like $200. You can become part of it and get the recording of the course, right? Like how to start the talk show and interview show, everything. You'll be able to learn exactly what to do and everything, which is like very short and crisp, like around 5 to 8 hours, right? Like a simple and like short to the point. But the only thing is like you will not be able to get what is that, like the Q&A and the mastermind access for the 3 months and everything. You just get the online course and the scripts and everything. Even through that, like you will be able to learn. You can, in fact, if you think you cannot take at a time like 83,000 decision, you can actually become part of the gold, implement it, get 1 or 2 interviews rolling, and then if you want more support and help, then you can become part of the mastermind. And this is the second option. But what I will tell you is, uh, go for the first option first, right? Because as I always tell, you should give your 100% in order to get the results. And I have the best results in the country, in India, right? And you you are just one decision away. And if you do the right decision, like it is going to help you out to go to the next level. And this is how exactly I can help you out. With that being said, now I will be doing the Q&A, right? And in fact, for others, whoever think you need like more personalized help and everything, you can book a call with me. I'm going to drop that link in the chat or the below the video, where I'm going to answer every question what you have. And in that way, it is going to be helpful, right? Because you are serious and I'm serious to help you out, because I'm on a mission, right, to share and impact more people, start their talk show and everything. And I truly appreciate everyone watching until here for the last 1 hour 15 minutes, I believe.